California's in the middle of a burning crisis. It threatens our lives. It threatens the air we breathe. It also threatens our way of life. In 2017, the entire city neighborhood of Coffey Park burned down in Santa Rosa, one of many we lost in a cluster of fires that broke out in wine country. 2018 gave us this, the Redding fire tornado. Measuring an EF3, you're looking at the strongest rated tornado ever recorded in California, and it was made of flames. Just a few months later, the Camp Fire claimed even more lives when it burned down the entire town of Paradise. The state is pushing cities and counties to update their plans, to think ahead of time about using those broadcast and wireless alerts if a fire grows worse than the plans were built for.
In the Scott Valley and also Sutton Manor areas participating in the evacuation drill.
This is an old-school warning system, the air raid siren. Crude but effective, some communities do use them to warn people about wildfires. In the hills north of San Francisco, the city of Mill Valley installed these sirens after the Oakland Hills fire. That fire killed 25 people back in 1991, and until the Camp Fire, it was Northern California's deadliest. This idea that you could just die in your house and never know you were under an evacuation order, that's what we want to eliminate.
Yep.
Mill Valley Councilwoman Sashi McEntee says the air raid sirens have a weakness. They only work if you teach everyone ahead of time what the alarm means. They need to know in advance what to do when they hear it.
This is an evacuation drill notification.
Not anymore. This thing is an LRAD, long-range acoustic device. Designed for the military, this is a super specialized speaker, optimized for sending warning tones and verbal messages over long distances so everyone can hear. The tone is loud enough to hear from inside the surrounding homes. We could make out the message listening carefully from a half mile away.
But this makes it extremely clear. If you hear a verbal message coming from the LRAD siren, it's extremely clear exactly what you need to do.
The sound of this test surprised some folks who came down to see what was going on. There's no telling how many more people might have evacuated sooner if they'd have had something like this in Paradise.
Yeah, I think after the Camp Fire, people need to look at that as a harbinger of what could come to their community.
Still, we could do a better job of warning people. We need to use the alert systems we've already got and to explore new methods.
Evacuation drill notification. This is an evacuation drill notification only.
This verbal neighborhood warning siren we showed you, the town of Mill Valley upgraded all 5 of its air raid sirens to these with satellite phones and battery backups for only about $500,000. But that's cheaper than that, right?
Yes, it is. It is cheaper than a big fire truck.
For less than the price of one fire truck, they can tell people how to survive the day the big one comes.